Alright, 100 subscribers! Woo! Yeah. Hey, subscribers. I've gotten like at least 50 subscribers in less than a year, so I don't have much else that has changed since then. I have been doing newer videos. I have been recording a little bit more, but I haven't been recording much of my desktop lately because it's also not only has it filled up with more space, like I hardly have any space to record anymore. It's actually getting harder to run games and record them. But I've been recording on my laptop lately, the new one I got. I actually got a new laptop about the same time I put my 50 subscribers video up. So that's interesting. Well, I just want to say thank you all for subscribing to me for whatever reason, if you're like friends or you actually find myself entertaining. Because you must know how I look by now. I mean, it's no surprise ever since I had my 50 subscribers video. People know who I am, in a way. I've been getting subscribers pretty quick lately. Just like in general, ever since I started putting up different videos and such. And once I reached a certain number, I started getting more of them more often. It's quite interesting, really, seeing that. And I may refrain from a 100 subscriber video once I get 100 subscribers. That's not called a video. Okay. I do have 100 subscribers when I put this video up. I'm unsure if anyone else will be leaving them up because lately YouTube has been deleting inactive accounts on YouTube. So anyone that doesn't like do anything on YouTube or is inactive for like 6 months or so, I believe, they get their channel deleted. It's something that not a lot of people notice, but everyone will notice that like in a lot of major YouTube channels, their subscriber count drops by, I believe, about 5%. Maybe only 1%, but a significant drop. I've only lost about 2 that were inactive, so I still have some subscribers that are doing their own stuff. But yeah. If my eyes are droopy right now, it's because I'm tired and I'm like getting ready for school, because when I record this, I'll be like a couple days away from going back to classes. So yeah, thank you all for the 100 subscribers. I'll probably post something, there's probably going to be something like at the beginning or the end of this video showing something significant, I'm guessing. So with that out of the way, I guess I'll see you all next time. That's not how I say it. I'll see you all next time. Hey everyone, Brownie here for my 100 subscriber special video. Now then, I never thought I'd ever reach 100 subscribers, let alone 50, and this has been climbing much quicker than I thought it ever would. So, I figured I might as well actually do something special rather than just showing off some things and doing updating do face cam, because I already did the face cam thing, and so I figured I might as well do a how-to, because I do video game shit all the time, right? So, I'm going to show you how to make brownies with brownie mix. I figured I might as well just show off the basic stuff. Basically, I'm doing the Ghirardelli double chocolate stuff, so it's going to have chocolate chips already in it. However, I did add like a few other peanut butter chips. You don't have to do this, but this is what I call a double chocolate brownie mix. And you need an egg, hey! This is the water, this is a quarter cup. And this is a vegetable oil, that's a third of a cup. And my cat's bothering me. Hey! Well, anyway, right away I just want to take the brownie mix out of the bag and cut it open. I actually filmed this a while back, trying to open it, and I ended up spilling the whole thing out on me. And we're going to have to get that, I'll guarantee you. Now you notice that the batter is pretty lumpy. Those are the chocolate chips that have been added into it. guess it does kind of make sense to do brownie mix, because that's what it is. YouTube anyway. As you can see, I already got some on me. This stuff gets everywhere, it's not careful. And I'll just grab one of these bad boys before we get started with the rest. Generally speaking, you don't have to do it in a specific order, but this is the way I normally do it, just so I don't get confused. You put the batter in, and then you put the liquid stuff in. First, of course, I guess I should probably take care of this then. Now then, for here, you just want to plug this little bad boy into here. Yeah. I just lift that up. I just plug that into there. Get a nice little view of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to pour this in. This might not be big enough. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to put up half of that in there. So honestly, I have no clue how this is going to go. So, what you want to do is you want to hit this one to start it off. And this is essentially the best way to mix it, because if you try to use a spatula or whisk, it's eventually going to clog the whole thing up. Now normally you don't want to use a bowl this small, because as you can see there's pieces getting flown everywhere. Generally you want a bigger bowl so you can find a way to hold it in. Now as you can see, the chips that I put in, the chips are already there. They are making it pretty lumpy. That's why I didn't want to put the whole thing in. I just kept that much out so I could have some sort of measurement. So really I just put 2/3 of a quarter cup in there. Or half cup in there. So I guess you could say it was a 1/3 cup, but yeah. There really isn't much else, but you want to make sure you're doing this swirling motion too. I've already preheated the pan in the oven, so I won't have to show you that, but really you want to preheat your oven to about 325. Mine's at 400 already, so it's already ready. And once I get this taken care of, I will be putting it inside the pan. As you can see, it's already gotten a silkier look to it. Hope this gets picked up in the audio. You can increase the speed if you want to, but understand if you increase the speed, it's going to flow, it's going to make more batter fly everywhere. So you just want to be cautious with what you do. Alright then, so now that you got your brownie mix all frothed up, as you can see it's practically creamy light. Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Yep. All you need now is a spatula to move it into the pan, see? So, once you get that sold in, you want to take the desired pan. I usually prefer to use a glass pan. And you oil it up. Just get a whole bunch of ham and spray it on there. You don't need all that much. Just a little bit to get it going. It's also a bit misty too. So you gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to, is what I need to do is move over here, there we go. So what you need to do is you need to pour it in there. You got the cord in the way, so it might not be such a good idea to do it there. And you want to make sure everything gets in there like all at once. Because if you try to pour it out, it's only going to take, there you go, it's only going to take a lot more time. As you can see, the chips that are in there, they kind of made it a bit lumpy. There's probably going to be some solid bits in there, but it's not going to be too noticeable once you bake it. Now this spatula is very old, so I can't really be too hard with it. However, I do want to leave some left over in case you actually want any brownie batter, brownie mix, brownie batter. This is brownie batter, this is not brownie mix. Brownie mix is what was already in the bag. This is brownie batter. It's been mixed in with the liquids, and essentially you have to cook it, otherwise it's not going to do anything. However, I am going to try to get all the chips that are stuck in here onto it. You also want to spread them out a little bit too. You don't want to end up with a gooey brownie, but it is going to happen if you use too many chips. Because a few years ago, I say about half a bag of chips of both types into here, and well, they barely cooked at all. The viscosity might be a bit odd, but it should work regardless. Now you don't need that anymore. Let me just take the tripod out of the way here. So at this point, you just want to toss the thing into the oven. So what I normally do is I just open up the oven and use an oven mitt. I mean, it might depend on what type of oven you have, so what do you think you're doing? Cats just love to be hungry. So I just grab this with a fancy oven mitt, and then I chuck it into the pan. Now naturally for this, you want to let it sit for about how much time you use. Now because I use a glass pan, I'm going to be doing this for about 15 minutes. Just there. And if it's still darn gooey, then I'm probably going to end up doing it again. So right now comes the part that everyone loves to do, is clean up. So I'll see you all next time, at the end of the video. Now then, I've only got a few minutes left on the timer here. Let's see. However, I would like to get a good look at it first before I do anything else. They look okay. You might notice that they're raised quite a bit. That's only because of the heat. Once this starts cooling off, they'll go down a bit more. If you want to check the viscosity without completely turning apart, you can use toothpicks. It should only be a matter of moments before I take it out. But yeah, I have to say, 100 subscribers, that is really impressive. Because honestly, it took me 2 years to get to 50, and I'm making it to 100 in like 6 months. Well, maybe not 6 months, maybe closer to 2 years. Alright, so that was the timer. Let me go ahead and pop this thing open. No need to get the camera in front of that. I'm gonna have to move this though. It smells a bit darker. Darkened. So yeah, the chocolate chips kind of, as you can see, the chocolate chips I've already shown very well through it. I'll just have to move the camera back in place so you can get a better look. So yeah, and after that you basically just want to let the things cool off for a little bit. So I'm gonna let it cool off for about 10-15 minutes.
That's why I ain't on hard here. Get down, damn it, come move today.
Okay, so now that it's had time to cool off, you can see that it's still a little bit gooey. Or a little bit of it anyway, but I believe that is just from the chocolate chips that were put in. A thing you need to remember also is to turn off the oven when you're done using it. I just left it on so I could figure out like if I need to put it back in. Generally I usually don't. This is about good enough for me. It's still pretty warm, but I'm pretty sure I can still cut it up. I usually cut it up into 4x4 pieces. So 12, not 12, 16. I usually cut up into 16 pieces. So I'll just... Yeah, it tears it up pretty darn easily. I'll get a better spatula. Because screw it, am I right? as you can see, they're still pretty warm. Didn't turn out so great. I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, it is a little bit doughy. I like them. That's all that matters. If you like them doughy too, that's fine. If you don't, alright, I'm fine with that too. So yeah. Next time when I hit 200 subscribers, I'm going to show you how to make chicken. And it'll be very loud. And with that, I guess I'll see you all next time.